We all know that person. The one who works 3 jobs but can't seem to get ahead. The family that's always one emergency away from financial disaster. The hard worker who just can't break out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. In America alone, 37.9 million people live in poverty. But here's what's even more shocking. 70% of people born into poverty stay in poverty. But what if I told you that poverty isn't just about money? What if I told you that being poor actually changes how your brain works? And what if this change is the real reason why escaping poverty is so much harder than most people think? Let me explain something called the psychology of scarcity. When you're poor, every decision becomes a high-stakes game. Should you pay the electricity bill or buy medicine? Fix your car to get to work or buy groceries for the week? These aren't just financial decisions. They're mental burdens that consume your cognitive resources. Scientists at Princeton University discovered something fascinating. When people are worried about money, their IQ effectively drops by 13 points. That's the equivalent of losing a night's sleep or the effects of chronic alcoholism. Think about it. When you're constantly juggling bills, when you're always one missed paycheck away from disaster, your brain goes into survival mode. And here's the cruel irony. Survival mode is terrible for long-term planning and decision-making. It's like trying to juggle while someone keeps throwing more balls at you. Eventually, you're so focused on not dropping what's in the air that you can't even think about how to put the balls down safely. Studies show that poor people don't make worse decisions than wealthy people. They make the same decisions. They just pay a much higher price for mistakes. A rich person's car breaks down. It's an inconvenience. A poor person's car breaks down. It could mean losing their job. But it gets worse. Growing up in poverty literally shapes brain development. Children in low-income households hear 30 million fewer words by age 3 than their wealthy peers. They're exposed to more stress hormones, which affects everything from learning ability to emotional regulation. So what's the solution? First, we need to understand that this isn't about personal failure. The system is designed to keep people trapped, but understanding these psychological traps is the first step to breaking them. Here are 3 scientifically proven ways to combat the psychology of scarcity. 1. Automate important decisions to reduce cognitive load. 2. Create slack in your system. Even tiny emergency funds help. 3. Build support networks. Community resources matter. People do break out of poverty, but they usually don't do it alone. And they definitely don't do it by following oversimplified advice about lattes and avocado toast. The real reason poor people stay poor isn't laziness. It's not lack of motivation. It's a complex web of psychological and systemic barriers that literally change how your brain works. Understanding this is the first step to changing it. If this video made you think differently about poverty, hit that like button and subscribe to Profit Psychology for more mind-bending insights about money, success, and the human brain. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. Have you experienced the psychology of scarcity? How did you deal with it? Remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll explore why rich people often make terrible decisions despite having every advantage.